Welcome to Coming Out of the Dark podcast, a podcast like none other, where women are empowered, encouraged, and uplifted to be the best version of themselves. Get ready to come from darkness into light with a passion to fulfill purpose. Here is your host, Miss Lady O.
Hello. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coming Out of the Dark. I'm your host, Lady O. If you're tuning in for the first time, I want to share that this platform is in celebration of the life and memory of my beautiful sister, Glennis Marie Boyce. She is the inspiration for this platform. All that I do is in celebration of her life, and what she means to me. I would also like to share that I am not a doctor or a therapist, but I am a certified empowerment coach who is committed to supporting women that are ready to break the cycle of self-sabotaging beliefs so they can build healthy relationships, own their identity, and confidently achieve their desired goals. It's my life's purpose to encourage, empower, and uplift, and I am honored to do this on this platform. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I had an amazing weekend. It was so great. I had a great time because I spent it with family. You know, in my purpose-driven life room that I host on Clubhouse, we're learning that we are created to be in relationships with others. Now, my family is so important to me, and having a relationship with my family is greatly important to me. And that is why when we come together, I feel so much love, a sense of home. You know, I just feel that joy and laughter. I have to say, I have been really intentional about how I spend my time. Last week, we talked about fatigue and achieving purpose. We're all achieving a goal or our life's purpose. In striving to achieve it, we get weary in well-doing. We tend to lose focus and lack motivation to move forward. I invite you to listen to last week's podcast. However, this week, I want to briefly talk about balance and how that looks in our lives. Having a balanced life is considering all aspects of your life, such as relationships, work, fitness, and health and emotional well-being. We all get bogged down with work and family, all of the responsibilities that comes from time to time, but making time for yourself is necessary so that you can keep up with all your responsibilities. Now, hearing this may make you want to ask a couple of questions and wonder, is balance possible? I think that is an excellent question. There was a time in my life when I questioned if I could achieve balance. There was a time when I would wake up at 3:30 a.m., travel 2.5 hours to work, complete an 8-hour day, then travel 2.5 hours back home. So I would probably reach home about 7:30, 7:45 p.m. Now, to add on top of all of that, I had the responsibilities of being a wife and caregiver to my mother. Balance was nowhere to be found. I was burning at both ends of the stick, desperately needing to be relieved of life pressures. It is here where I decided to go to therapy to help me cope and develop with strategies to move forward in a healthy way. Now, hearing my story may help you recall a story of your own. I think many women find it challenging to have balance. What do you think of when you hear the word balance? Meditate on that for a moment. In what areas do you feel you need balance? Take a moment and jot that down. I also want you to think about it as you continue to listen to this podcast. Now, between raising children, maintaining our personal relationships, having a career, taking care of the home, such as cleaning, cooking, healthy meals, and getting our exercise in, while trying to find time to relax, many would say they have come to believe that balance simply means keeping everything from falling apart. So, it's no wonder that so many women feel completely unbalanced, stressed out, and frustrated. The lack of balance will cause fatigue that can cause you to abort your goals and purpose. We don't want that. So it is my goal to encourage you to implement 1 or 2 things to bring about balance in your life. Creating a balanced life means making time for the things you must do, as well as the things you want to do. You have the power to create harmony between your responsibilities and finding time daily to do the things that bring you pleasure, personal fulfillment, and rejuvenation. First, before we move any further, can we admit that we can't do it all? I want you to say it with me. I can't do it all, and that's okay. Did that make you feel uncomfortable? What is the emotion that is coming up for you? Did you look over your shoulder to see if anyone heard you? Do you have that feeling that you want to retract that statement? If you answer yes to any of those questions, I want you to reflect on why. Just reflect on it. Here is the thing. Balance is not coming to knock on your door and ask to be invited into your life. Balance is not passive. It's not going to appear like magic in your life. Balance requires action from you, and you must be intentional in achieving and applying it in your life. Creating balance is not about perfection. It's about building everyday habits that honor your body both physically and mentally. Now, a woman in pursuit of balance chooses her battles. You must prioritize what's important and focus your energy on doing one thing at a time. A woman in pursuit of balance embraces the fact that she is her own biggest fan. How we speak to ourselves has a huge impact on what we believe to be true. Start each day by giving yourself a compliment and celebrate your wins at the end of your work week. I personally designate Fridays as my day to celebrate my wins, regardless, big or small. A woman in pursuit of balance puts herself first. We all heard the saying, while on an airplane, the flight attendant tells you to put your own oxygen mask on first before helping anyone else. It's the same with our life. We can't be there for others if we aren't in a good place ourselves. When we take care of ourselves, we are sending messages to our brain that sculpt our self-worth. Taking care of yourself mentally and physically should be a non-negotiable. A woman in pursuit of balance knows when to say no. I have said this several times. You don't have to say yes to everything. Often, we allow ourselves to feel guilt or pressure from others, which cause us to overcommit. You saying yes without taking inventory of your time is saying no to yourself for self-care and soul care. This is about you being intentional. So please keep that in mind. A woman in pursuit of balance embraces her uniqueness and that of others. We all get caught up in comparing ourselves to others, even if it's a celebrity. We have so many unique qualities that makes us beautiful. Whether it's your creative spirit, cooking skills, interior design, speaking, writing, or etc. The thing is, keeping your eyes on your gifts and embrace them each and every day. You can try this. Place a sticky on your bathroom mirror and recite your unique gift each morning. You'll begin to see your view of yourself will begin to shift in strength and positivity. And lastly, a woman in pursuit of balance isn't afraid to ask for support. Sending a signal for help isn't a sign of weakness, and no one should feel embarrassed. Balanced women are not afraid to rely on others. Together, we are stronger. Together, we hold each other accountable. Together, we can lift each other up when we fall. This thing called life, it really isn't meant to be done alone. So let's do it together. I hope that you are willing to implement, if not all, but a few of the points that I mentioned to bring about balance in your life. As stated, balance is crucial. It improves your mood. You will have less stress. It improves your health and well-being. You will find that you're more efficient and productive. You will enjoy yourself more by having more time for yourself. And you will establish a healthy social life. I want to see us all win at living life to the fullest. Living a purposeful life and achieve our personal goals. Feel free to share how this information was helpful to you in incorporating balance. I would also like to remind you to listen to my previous episodes, Take the Leap, The Climb, and Fatigue in Achieving Purpose. I feel as if this is a series to help you maintain and embrace a healthier you. I welcome you to the Breaking Barriers That Stifle Your Confidence room on Clubhouse. It's every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. The room can be found under the Women Unleashed Club. We're embracing a revolution of women who are committed to doing the work to claim it, own it, and be it. No one has to go about this journey alone. We are one, and we are one in the name of sisters. Until next time, let's go after it and have an amazing week and in being intentional and having a balanced life.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please subscribe to this podcast and like, share, and follow on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, be well, be safe, and be kind to yourself.